Well guys, viewer discretion is advised. I'm gonna give you a little warning. When I was in the South, the sun did a lot to me. Welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. My name is Justin. Yeah, I'm not always as dark, but you know how they say black men don't tan? Well, this boy gets a tan. I got a good tan down there. It was a little painful the first day or two, but ain't feeling too bad now. Now it's just gonna wear off. I'm back here in upstate New York. The weather today is beautiful. It seems like when we came back, we brought the weather back with us. It's been in the 40s. Beautiful day. Sun shining. We don't see the sun very often here in New York, so they're actually going for sun for the next couple days. So it seems like since the day we got back, it's been beautiful. And unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to bear with my little tan. So just a good reminder of where I was, right? When I was gone, I'm gonna have to stay in the sunlight here so you can actually see me, because otherwise you can't see me. I was in the South, and when I was gone for about a week. This truck right here, we got the liner put in it, and I did not get any video of it. I really wanted to get video of them putting the liner in the truck, in the box, and was not able to. I'm going to show you real quick here what it looks like, and here you can see the liner. I'll hop in there. Whoa. Of course, these crazy little pegs again. It's unbelievable. All that for you guys. So this is the liner. You got it bolted here. You did some plastic welding. Basically what a liner does, it keeps stuff from sticking. Stuff will slide out a lot easier, and it also preserves the bed of your box. You can see what they added along the edge, basically the whole way around, and in time all those welds will clean right up. You start dumping loads with this thing and stuff gets really smooth and shiny. So this thing is ready to go to work. We just need to haul some stone, haul some stuff with it, put it to the test. I'm hoping one of these days I'm gonna hop in this thing and I'll run to the quarry, start running a couple of the stone, taking them out back. Maybe next week, we'll see. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted on how this thing runs and how it handles. Now to get out of here, another one-handed shenanigan. It's good I got long legs. The other thing, guys, that yellow Peterbilt did not get it. That yellow, I just looking closer at it, and it's like, man, you scratch at, you do anything after you paint it, and it's still, that yellow's gonna poke right through. I'm looking though. I am so close, like literally that close to pulling the trigger on a truck right now. I want to also show you another truck that got damaged. This truck see the step, tank. So he's cruising out Monday morning, heading out, and I'll see if I can put in the dash cam of what happened. But a car basically was coming on the on-ramp onto the road he was traveling on. It was a 4-lane highway, lady comes on the exit, on the on-ramp, and just gets right over in front of him and runs into him. And of course, it's our fault, right? We ran into her. Well, thankfully we have dash cam footage, but it just seems like all the time there is something with these trucks. Right now, it's just a little spell where there's problems. There's little accidents, and some of these accidents are not cheap. You start pricing out a tank and fenders, and you know, you think it's going to be just $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and it ends up being a lot more than that. On top of that, as soon as obviously the car had to get towed, and this guy had to stop for a drug test, screwed him up with his appointments, blah blah blah. You know how the deal goes when you have a truck accident. It's mandatory that the driver gets tested within 24 hours, I think it is, of an accident. So we wanted to make sure we have that. He was out of state when it happened, so we got that done. Also, guys, I want to update you on the shop. They are putting electric in it finally. They are plugging away at that, getting that going. And we will take a spin out there and check that out. All right. Looks like the pipe for the septic came. That's actually got to get run across the driveway here and over to the back. And more stuff. Howdy.
Hi.
Ooh, look at this. Those are some big tanks.
Yeah. Yep. Just put them in this morning.
These are the oil and water separators?
Yeah, I think that one's the oil and water separator. The one in the middle is the septic tank, and this one's the pump tank.
Okay, cool. Good deal. And of course they're not working today. As you can see, even with no lights, it is very bright in here. Man, I can't wait to get using this thing. Beautiful. I'll show you real quick this trailer. These are trailers that we are currently in the process of looking for. They're like maybe 32, 34, 36 foot long, right in that range. They're a shorter trailer, and we just drop them here. They have lines painted on the concrete. They come in, they drop them, and the guys will load them, preload them for delivery drivers. And so we're hoping to add 2 more of these trailers to the fleet, 1 or 2 anyway. I'm working on a deal with the guy right now. We'll see what happens. Trailers like these, it's hardly worth buying new. I mean, they're 35, 40 grand new. And I'm like, you know what? We only use them in the summertime, and they're only getting used, you know, half days at best, just because when the guys come in, drop and hook. So yeah, I don't need a brand new trailer for doing some of that stuff. Maybe eventually, but right now we got to get some trucks in here. So I'm working on a truck. All kinds of things I want to show you today. Since I got back, lots of things happening. Can you see me? Oh yeah. So, notice anything different about this truck? This is the one that got hit. You can see right here. And it hit him pretty good. But yeah, no cab extensions, sleeper extensions. Those came off, and the truck is going to go to the paint shop. More than likely, they're going to have to take the sleeper off to replace that. They're going to be taking quite a bit out of the inside. It's going to be quite a process, and going to come back, hopefully put back to work, but I'm guessing it's going to take them a week or 2 or more, probably 2 weeks. But it'll make it look a little bit better anyway. The tough thing is when you take those cab extenders off, trying to match up the paint while this whole panel's coming off. And this is actually going to save the guy maybe a little bit of time anyway with these off. So we took those off, and then he'll just paint over the whole thing. We can always add them down the road if we want to, but really, why would we want to add those? Truck's dirty, but our driveways, everything up here, I mean, with it thawing It is nasty. I don't know if you can see the driveways out there. Wet. Everything. Dusty, dirty, wet. These are working trucks, not show truck. Here we are back in the shop. Can you see me? So, these Titan trailers, pretty awesome. You can see they're welding, putting in a patch, and that is the really cool thing with these trailers. We can patch, you can see they patch the wall a time or two. It's just stuff that's a little too big will bust through. This trailer, I want to say, is a 2013, 2014. I'll double check for you. But anyway, they redid the weld there on that line. That'll wear smooth. That way when we haul palletized product, it'll still walk it right off without a problem. Our other style trailers, the FRP sided trailers, we couldn't weld to them, and we would constantly be putting like what we call kitty hair, kind of like a fiberglass, nasty smelling stuff. We'd put that on, and it didn't last that long. Stuff like, you know, this will last for quite a while, and we can just keep building it up as long as we want to. This trailer, like I said, 2013, 14, whatever, and it's still a solid trailer. Let me go find the year. So, this trailer was built 6 June of 2012, meaning that it's a 2013 trailer. Went into service probably in September, October time frame, and it's got original floor. After a while, you can see what happens with these floors. They get super thin and they start busting, so eventually this floor will get replaced, but it still definitely has some life left in it. This was our second trailer, so we have 10 Titans, I think, or 11, and they've been solid trailers for us, so no issues. Just a little touch up here, a little bit of welding, back at it. I think they are probably working on maybe some wiring or something like that. And guys, check out these cool Yeti cups I got. Several different sizes. I was trying different colors, and you can see some of the engravings don't show up the best. Obviously, I'm not going to get those colors. That one didn't show up, but there's some really cool ones that turned out really good with the blue, the pink, the black. Here's a really nice small one. These are Yeti. Beautiful cups. So those are some really cool Yeti mugs that I got, and I also want to give out some of these hats. I got some cool Flint Creek hats that are also on our merch store. And guys, I want to say thank you for helping me get to 8,000 subscribers. That is huge. I know I talked about maybe 10,000 subscribers. We're going to give away some of this stuff. I'm going to start now. And I also was thinking, I want to work with an organization that in turn gives back to the truckers, which you guys are probably, truckers are my biggest audience here. There's this company, or there's this organization called Truckers Final Mile. Now I'll flip this around and I'll show you guys real quick. It is, go to this homepage. Here's the homepage, truckersfinalmile.org. It is an organization that helps other truckers when they face a hardship, or they're out on the road and say somebody passes away, or they're in the hospital, they lose a limb, whatever it is. They work at reuniting the family with the driver, or the driver with the family. They help with a lot of different ways with grief counseling. They will also help with setting up, say you need a wheelchair ramp, things like that. It is a really cool program. And go on their website, truckersfinalmile.org, and you can read a lot about what they do, the truckers that they helped out. It's really cool. Here's going to be the first contest. The first contest is going to be pretty easy. It is basically donating to truckersfinalmile.org. When you go to the homepage, you will see up at the top right-hand corner that little donate now. It just flipped yellow. Donate now. And I would like if you guys can help out with their need. Usually they go to truck shows and they get a lot of revenue in that way. And unfortunately, with truck shows being off and COVID, it just made it that they weren't able to get quite the revenue they need. And this is a way that I want to help them and give back to you guys. Also wanted to say is this organization that you're donating to, it is 100% money gets passed on. So it's not like there's some big CEO sitting up there getting a big check or getting money from this organization. This guy is actually that runs it as a truck driver. He drives truck. So it's pretty cool. And the money, all the money gets used in a good way. So again, thank you guys in advance for the donation. So you never know when someone will be out there in California and they live in New York, they need to get back. So the way this works is you donate any amount. You can click on $1, $100, whatever amount you want to donate. And then send me an email to my email, justin@flintcreektransport.com. Basically just, I don't need to know how much you donated. I just need to know like a screenshot that you donated in this time frame, which is basically from this past Saturday when I went live. I talked a little bit about it. And also when we go live on this coming Saturday, I plan to talk a little bit more about it. And I will also pick a winner when we go live. So all you have to do is donate and send me a copy or a screenshot of the confirmation. They send you an email. Truckers Run a Mile will send you an email. It's pretty simple. This is the first thing I'm going to be giving away is this Yeti, the small one. So really cool Yeti. They're expensive, but they keep your coffee warm for a long time. They keep cold stuff cold and they keep hot stuff hot. So very simple rules, guys. Again, go to truckersrunamile.org, donate, send me a copy of your confirmation or that you donated to justin@flintcreektransport.com. At the end of this video, you will also see my contact information. Again, I really appreciate how far we've gotten. Over 8,000 subscribers is huge. You know, in the first year, I'm thinking, I'm hoping I can get 1,000 or 2. You guys have literally blown me away. I love it. Thank you very much. You know, I hope to bring you guys lots more good content. Hopefully not when I'm so tanned, but I'm still getting used to the dark complexion. Guys, thanks so much. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace out.